Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your week of December 20th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're about to look at your energy coming into this week over here on the left. We're going to look at some possible challenges here for you in the center, and then we're going to look at some potential outcome cards for you over here on the right. Hopefully everything's going to be going good. We're going to do some clarifiers, get some more detail. Oh, we got two coming there. But we're going to do some more clarifiers for these cards, and we're going to get some more details out of them, and then we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card at the end of the video here, Aquarius. These are general readings though, Aquarius, so some of this, all of this, or maybe even none of it will resonate with you. If it does resonate, that's great, but if it doesn't resonate, just don't worry about it. It's just not part of your message. Just don't try to make it fit somewhere it ain't supposed to, all right? So without further ado, your energy coming into the week over here on the left is the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this is a sort of a good energy to be in here. I feel like you kind of want to reach out to someone here, very much want to take a leap here. You're very passionate about something. With the Eight of Wands, it is the second fastest card in the deck, rather. The fastest is the Chariot. That's Cancer's card. So just looking here, it seems like you want to reach out to somebody, I feel like, because we have the Two of Cups here. And the Two of Cups can be a card of a soulmate. Can be someone who you want to reach out to, someone who you want to include into your life here. So I feel like that's kind of a thing here, is like you kind of want to reach out to someone and communicate with them here. So when you feel very passionate, like you feel like, oh, we'd be very good together or something like that. Or maybe you just want to get to know someone even too. It doesn't even necessarily have to be love. Soulmates can come in all sorts of forms. They can be your best friend or a lover, of course, or it can also be like even just a pet, right? Sometimes that's a soulmate for you too. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like this is kind of saying fortune favors the bold here for you. You need to kind of reach out, and it's kind of going to be the more you're out there and taking the lead and going for it, the better it's going to be for you. So I really like that. So that's good energy to be in. We've got in your challenges the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like at this time, there's just a lot of options for you. You might be a little too impulsive, though, because of this, really. Not kind of just being more about, like, let's just go, let's do this. Like, there's so many things I want to do, or there's so many people I want to talk to or meet or whatever, right? And it might feel like you're just kind of rushing towards that with the Knight of Swords, with all the options there with the Seven of Cups as well. It might feel like you're just like, there's so many things to do, I need to get all these things done. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're not seeing the truth of it, though. I feel like you might be sort of looking at things right now. Hello, Journey. Excuse me, sir, but you need to not be on the center of the table, buddy. But I feel like you're not really seeing the truth of things. Oh, my Lord, buddy. Speaking of not seeing the truth of things, we got this guy here. Not seeing that he can't be on the table. But with the Queen of Swords, she's very honest, very truthful, very much like is just a matter-of-fact kind of person. She doesn't suffer any fools. I feel like here you might be in that kind of energy where you're just kind of rushing, going after, just like you feel like there's so much to do and like, let's just go, let's get it done. But you're not seeing the truth of things and realize that a lot of that stuff isn't important, or a lot of that stuff you can't do on your own, right? You might be throwing energy at something where there's no point, right? Because the Three of Pentacles is here and it's saying you need a team. You need to just work with some people to get something done here. But with the Knight of Swords, you kind of just impulsive, like, let's just go. You just want to go and do it yourself if you have to here. So I feel like you really, teamwork is going to be a thing for you this week here, Aquarius. Moving right along over to your potential outcome cards, we got the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So we've gone from the fastest moving knight, the Knight of Swords, to the second slowest knight, the Knight of Cups. So we're slowing it down, way down here. What I like here too, I'll point out, is that the horses here in your outcome are moving towards the future. Like they're moving from left to right, towards the future, towards as we go about this reading. Like they're going ahead into the future in a positive way. Versus the Knight of Swords is moving backwards. Like he's moving negative. Like he's doing things that are harming him by not, just moving forward here. So very interesting there, just to point out at the start. But with the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is really you focusing down on what you need to be doing, realizing that maybe you can't do everything on your own here. You might need a little bit of help with the Five of Pentacles, like really focusing down on the fact that your strengths are lie maybe in a different area than someone else's, and you need someone else's strengths to, kind of compensate for your own. Or it could just be saying like you need, like help is there if you want to ask for it. You just got to be willing to ask for it. Maybe swallow your pride a little bit here. And that's if that's a thing for you. Maybe you're fine with asking for help as well, but you just thought, oh, I could do it myself, but didn't want to bother anyone, right? I know that's like a lot. With the Six of Wands here, you need to line it up. Talk the talk, walk the walk, as above, so below, right? We need to line all that stuff up in order to have the success that we want to have here. The Six of Wands is about, walking the walk, talking the talk, but it's also kind of celebrations and victories here. So I feel like that's what you need. You need to, realize, what your strengths are, realize that you need, maybe you need someone else's help to get through this, but ultimately it's going to lead to victories down the line, which I love as well. And with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like you're heading in a positive way. You're heading towards your dreams and your goals now. Like it's kind of like we've done a 180, and it's like now we're heading in the right direction because we're not being so impulsive, and we're kind of taking our time and not making any rash decisions. So I like that a lot, Aquarius. So let's take a look at your clarifiers here for you in just a moment. Before we do, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, Aquarius. All the love and support I see in all the videos, all the views, the likes, the comments. I appreciate it so much. I'm sending love and support back out to you. I know that this is a tough time of year, the holidays, of course, and of course it's tough not just mentally but also financially as well. So hopefully everything's going good for you and yours out there. We're also going to be tying everything off with an oracle card after the end of these clarifiers, so you're going to want to stick around for that as well. But let's get into your clarifiers. Without further ado, we got the Page of Wands, we got the Empress, and we got the Ten of Wands here. All right, so what we got going on here with the Page, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Empress rather, is very much that you want to have abundance with the Empress. You want to have that big time harvest. You want to have everything being in a place where you don't have to worry about it. Like you just have a wealth of things, not just financially, but friends, connections. A wealth of all the good things in your life here with the Empress. So I feel like that's what you're moving towards. That's what is on your mind here with the Ten of Wands as well. I feel like you're really reaching for completion here. Maybe reaching out to someone, whether it be for help or to start up a relationship or something like that. Maybe that feels like it's going to be a big time challenge for you, and that's kind of why this Ten of Wands is that heavy burden that's kind of been weighing on you. But this Page of Wands is also saying like you've got this good idea, you got this thing that you really should be going for, that you want to grow. It's like let's not worry about the burdens and really focus down on that. So I like that a lot. So let's look into your clarifiers for your challenge cards here, Aquarius. See what's happening with them as well. All right, we got cards, clumps of cards flying out everywhere. All right, let's take a look. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands again, and the Ten of Swords. Lots of tens in your reading. Very interesting. Tens are completions, right? They're the end of something here. So it's interesting you've had three pop up here. So I feel like there's a real need for something to kind of come to an end, whether that's like being alone, you want that to be done and away with, or you just want to kind of accomplish your goals or what have you. It's very interesting here to see all these pop up. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a quick, abrupt ending, so maybe you're worried something's just going to keep going. Like you feel like there's this never-ending list of things you have to do before you can get to where you want to get to. So, because it's in your challenge positions, it's not that abrupt ending. It's the opposite. It's things getting drug out here. With the Ten of Pentacles here as well, I feel like, that's that harvest and abundance we were talking about with the Empress. So again, feeling like that's unattainable because you have so much in the way. And with the Six of Wands, oddly enough here, it's the opposite. The Six of Wands is heading in that negative direction, whereas the Six of Wands in your outcomes is heading in the positive direction. So again, we're just moving the wrong way here. We need to do a 180 and slow it down so we know that we're going the right way and not making those rash moves like we were talking about. And maybe you're going to realize that there's a bunch of stuff here on this like big laundry list of things that you've been dealing with that you feel like you need to get done that aren't really as important as you thought they were, and you can just take care of them when you take care of them, right? Maybe that's something somebody else can handle here. So let's take a look and clarify your outcome cards as well here, Aquarius. We got cards flying everywhere. Let's see what we got. All right. For you, Aquarius, your clarifiers for your outcome cards are the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, the Five of Pentacles again, and the Tower. Yeah, of course. So yeah, the Tower is this big time change in your life. The Tower is a card that is a big upheaval. It's a change of process, a change of actions that is significant. And what the best thing about, I can always say about the Tower, is that this is a change that needs to happen if you want to accomplish your goals. You think of tarot through the major arcana is a journey, the Fool's journey, where you go through each major arcana card until you get to the end, the world. And that's the big time completion, the end of the journey. In order to get to the Star card, in order to get the Star card and the Sun even, that you have to go through the Tower. You have to have this change. So you need to challenge your way of thinking, challenge your actions, challenge your thought process in order to find that new thing, that new rhythm, or in order to find a way to improve what you're doing already, right? We need to challenge it. We need to change. We need to look at it in a different way. With the Five of Pentacles repeating, I like that as well, because that's letting us know that that's a significant message. You need to either focus down on your strengths and realize that you're not strong in everything, and you might need someone to help you out to compensate for that. Or as well, there is people who are willing to help you out, and there is, shelter around you if you're just willing to ask for it as well. And with the Sun, as I said when it came out, it's the happiest card in the deck. Everything coming up Millhouse. It's just all this wealth of positivity and happiness. So again, I feel like you're moving towards that. I feel like that's once this change happens, once you realize what you need to do and you start moving forward, you are going to be extremely happy. So I'm loving that. That's fantastic. So let's look into your oracle cards, see if we can tie everything off here for you, Aquarius. I hope this has been helping you out. I hope this has been resonating with you. But without further ado, let's tie this off. Oh, wow. That's interesting. It's your Spirit card. The only one flipped in the deck. We're not going to take this one. Well, it might come up later. But it says watch and wait. And that's really the approach that the Knight of Cups tries to do. He tries to be patient, watch and wait. Like, let's slow it down, all right? So let's get your oracle card and see what we got for you here, Aquarius. Okay. We got the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Yeah. Sometimes we see signs from the universe when we're trying to figure this stuff out. We kind of, repeating things, right? Like repeating cards, for instance, or repeating messages or numbers, right? Like I feel like synchronicity numbers, sometimes once you see them and you start realizing, oh, that's weird, that number repeated, you can't stop seeing them, right? And it's kind of like those messages and stuff that you might be coming from on high to tell you something, right? Or it might be a situation where you just keep seeing like, well, this thing keeps happening, or that thing keeps happening, and that's maybe a sign you need to change it up, or maybe that's a sign to keep following it, depending on what's happening when you keep seeing that. Like, if good things are happening, then it's like, okay, we're doing good, but if bad things are happening, it's like, okay, maybe it's time for a change here. So hopefully that has helped you out. Hopefully that's resonated with you, Aquarius. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can hit that thumbs up down below. You can subscribe as well. Both those help me out a ton. Subscribing also helps you, because then you can find this channel more easily and check out the videos as I'm uploading them every week. You can, of course, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one, Aquarius. See what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything's going good over there too. Thank you again for being here, Aquarius, and I hope to see you in the next video.